Okay, so we're starting algebra of functions, and this is section 7.4. All right, ready? Yeah. So share the desktop. Oh, what happened? It's not on? Okay. Is it on? Oh no. Okay, good. All right, so let's see. The algebra of functions, 7.4. So for chapter 7, we will have a test with chapter 9. So it will be a combined chapters, to chapter 7 and 9 tests. Yeah. So the algebra of function. So so it is, the first one is the sum. What is sum? F plus G of X. This is what you asked last time, George, right? This is just F of X plus G of X. Difference. What is the difference? What operation? Yes, F minus G of X. So basically we write them separately. F of X minus G of X. Okay. And then product. What do we do with product? We multiply F times G of X, which is F of X times G of X. Quotient. Divide? Yes. F divided by G of X. Or maybe I should write it as quotient. So this is F over G of X. This is F of X divided by G of X. And what happens to the denominator? It cannot equal to 0. Yes. Okay, so the next question is the domain. So the domain of F plus G, F minus G, and F times G is the intersection of the domain of F and G. So what is the intersection? It means the domain contains all the points common to both F and G. All right. All the values common to both F and G. All right. So this is 3 different questions. So what is the domain of F plus G, F minus G, F times G? That is 3 different questions, but it has the same answer. So we usually answer them together, which is the intersection of the domain of F and G. Okay. And the next one, which one is I don't have here? What operation did I not have here? Quotient. So the quotient you have to also exclude where G of X is 0. Yes. So this is 3 questions. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is the domain of F plus G, F minus G, F times G. Now the 4th one, domain of F over G, is the same answer as 1, 2, 3, 1 or 2 or 3. So they're all the same answer anyway. But you need to add one more, excluding the points where g of x is equal to 0. All right. Okay. So it's excluding the point where g of x equals 0. Why do I have to exclude where g of x equals to 0? The denominator cannot be 0. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Did we talk about interval notation? Yeah. Oh, we did? Okay, good. So we could actually use it here. Yeah. All right. So do simple example. Let me see. What about f of x is equal to x squared minus 5x plus 3. So g of x is x plus 7. Okay. So I'd like you to find or evaluate f plus g of negative 3. Maybe I copy this and then do it on a different page. How about that? Are you guys done? Because this is really in the middle, and then I have to go back and forth. Let me copy this and then move it to a different page. What do I do here? Control C. Copy. Cut. Cut. And then I go down. And then long press. And then paste. This one? The first one? Oh, thank you. All right. Oh, thank you. See, I learn something new every day. So, what is f plus g of negative 3? What is f minus g of 5? What is f times g of negative 2? And what is f plus g of x? F minus g of x. And then f times g of x. And f over g of x. All right. So what would you do? Yeah, we write them separately first, right? So f plus g of negative 3 is, what is this? F of negative 3 plus g of negative 3. All right. Yeah. What is f of negative 3? Yes. So negative 3 squared minus 5 times negative 3 plus 3. So this is your f of negative 3. So we just substitute. Plus g of negative 3. What is g of negative 3? Negative 3 plus 7. Okay. So let's just calculate this. 9 plus 15 plus 3. 27 plus 4? What is 27 plus 4? Yes, that. Can you guys try B and C first? All right. So tomorrow, okay, you guys will come on time, right? Because I'm going to give you another 20 minutes to work on your test, chapter 8. Who thinks they could improve this course? 20 minutes more? Okay. Good. All right. So please come on time, though. Yeah. If you come late, then you're just gonna have whatever time is remaining. So I'm going to collect the test at 10:50. So please come on time, if possible, a little bit earlier, just to make sure. Yeah. So try it. I need to call the attendant. Okay, so Nestor, Gustavo, yeah, Hector's here, Karen's here, Joe's here, Alex is here, Adam's here, Frank is a little late, it's okay, Brian, yeah, Brenda is here, right? Yes, Victor, you took the test yesterday? Okay. So, Jose Martinez here. Alfaro? Oh, okay. So tomorrow you guys are going to come early, right? On time? Jorge is here. Jesus? Oh, you were absent. Oh, okay. So we're just going to have to drop the test. Yeah. But I will give you a blank copy. Okay. Angeles? Okay. Brandon, here. Daniel, Jandri, here. Fernando, well, he's absent today. Does anybody have Fernando's number? Fernando's phone number? No, you guys don't? Because we have to tell him he should come early tomorrow. Uriel, here. Johnny. Oh, he's late, but he's coming? Okay. So can you remind him about the test tomorrow? Okay, Melissa's here. So Fernando, does anybody have Fernando's contact number or contact info? Yes, Frank. Yeah, I also have his email online and his phone. I don't know if it's current or not, so I'll try it. You have it? Can you text him or something? Oh, that's true. But would you be able to? Okay. I just want to make sure he gets it, because otherwise everybody's coming. Yeah. So I depend on you, okay, to contact him. Okay. All right. So f minus g of -5. What is it? Yes, f of 5, minus g of 5, right? So we write them separately first. So f of 5 is, you can just do it on your head also. So 5 squared minus 25 plus 3. So what's that? 3. No, isn't it 0 plus 3? So it's 3, and then g of 5. What is g of 5? What is g of 5? G of 5 is 5 plus 7, which is 12. So 3 minus 12 is -9. So you could do it other than writing this. So you could do it on your head. Right? You see that I didn't do this part. I sort of skipped this part. So what I did was I just did it on my head. F of 5, so it's 5 squared minus 5 times 5. So those 50 minus 50 cancel, plus 3. So that's 3. Minus g of 5. G of 5 is 5 plus 7, which is 12. So I just wrote 3 minus 12, which is negative 9. Does that make sense? So you could do it too. Now, what about f times g of negative 2? Do we want to do it on our head, or what do we want to do? So negative f of negative 2. So let's write this first. This is f of negative 2 multiplied by g of negative 2. So f of negative 2, so I'm going to substitute here. What is f of negative 2? So negative 2 square, which is 4, minus 5 times negative 2, so plus 10. So 4 plus 10 plus 3, 17. So multiply by g of negative 2. Negative 2 plus 7 is 5. So 17 times 5. Yes, finish. Yeah. So tomorrow, remember, you have to bring calculator. Scientific calculator. Okay? All right. Are we okay so far? Now, f plus g of x. So this is f of x plus g of x. So what is f of x here? X squared plus minus 5x plus 3. That is your f of x. Plus g of x, that is x plus 7. Good. So this is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 10. All right. So next one, f minus g of x. F of x minus g of x, which is same thing, x squared minus 5x plus 3 minus x plus 7. So what do you do here? Distribute the negatives. So x squared minus 5x plus 3, and then what about these? Minus x minus 7. So combine like terms. X squared minus 6x minus 4. Yes? No? Okay. So f times g of x. What is f times g of x? F of x times g of x. All right. So this is x squared minus 5x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 7. So what should you do here? Distribute. Which one is shorter? So I'm going to distribute x and 7. So x multiplied by x squared minus 5x plus 3. Okay. And then 7 multiplied by x squared minus 5x plus 3. I am distributing x. So this is my x and my 7 plus 7. So this is plus 7. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? X cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 7x squared minus 35x plus 21. Oh, can we combine like terms? Yes. So what is it? X cubed minus, no, 2 plus 2x squared minus 32x plus 20. All right. Are we okay so far? So far. Now f over g. So remember, I'm distributing. So what I did here was we distribute. Now, can I clarify anything? Did I make a mistake? Yeah, which one? Oh, the b, f of 5. So, okay, let me write it here, okay? So, f of 5 is 5 squared minus 5 times 5 plus 3. Oh, I don't have 50, I'm sorry. It's 25 minus 25. Is that what you're asking? No, it's not 50. It's 25. No. I did say 50, I remember. But it's nothing is 50, right? Okay, it's this one cancels. So it is just 3. But you know why it is 3? Yeah? Huh? Right. Yeah. So basically it's 5 squared, so that's 25 minus 5 times 5. So 25 minus 25 plus 3. So 25 minus 25 is 0. Plus 3, so this is 3. Yeah. So I just did it on my head. Do you want me to write down the steps? So this is actually, if you want to write down the steps, then this is your f of 5. So this is 5 squared minus 5 times 5 plus 3. That is your f of 5. Minus g of 5. G of 5 is what? 5 plus 7. Yes, so your x is 5. Your input is 5. So this rule says whatever you have, just add 7 to it. So 5 plus 7. So this one is 3 minus 5 plus 7 is 12. So this is negative 9. Yeah? Alright. And then you want me to do this one also? You're okay? Okay. Alright. Good. Now the last one. What about f over g? Can you guys do it? So you have to do long division. Do you remember long division? Okay, then you should do long division. So f over g of x is f of x divided by g of x. Yeah. I don't have it here. So it's a g. F over g of x. This is f of x divided by g of x. Okay. Alright. What is f of x? X squared minus 5x plus 3. What is g of x? X plus 1. So here we need, what is it called? Long division. Alright. So long division looks like this. X squared minus 5x plus 3 divided by x plus 7. Okay. Then I'm looking at this one. When I divide, I'm looking at x only. Yeah. What is x squared divided by x? X. Now we are going to multiply. What is x times x plus 7? Okay. That's right. So first we have x squared, you divided by x. So x squared divided by x is x. Now we multiply x times x plus 7, x squared plus 7. And then we subtract. So usually I don't subtract. What do? I add with the opposite. Same thing, right? Subtraction is the same as adding with the opposite. So the opposite of x squared is negative x squared. This one is minus. So I'm using the new sign now. Okay, x squared minus x squared. Cancel. Negative 5x minus 7x. Negative 12x plus 3. Yes. All right. So do you remember what I just did? I treat subtraction as addition with the opposite. We could do a few more examples. How many people don't remember this? So we need to review a little bit. Okay, so maybe we'll do something else a little bit, okay? So now, negative 12x divided by x. Negative 12? Okay, good. Now we have negative 12 multiplied by x plus 7. So negative 12 multiplied by x, negative 12x, negative 12 multiplied by 7. Isn't it 84? Yes. Okay. How do you get what? Yeah, sometimes it happens to me also. But today, 50. How do I get 50? Yes, negative 84. See? Should be negative 84. You are correct. Okay. Now, I am supposed to subtract. But instead of subtracting, what do I do? Add with the opposite. So what is the opposite of this? This is negative becomes positive. This is negative becomes, this is why you get 87. So this cancels. This is 87. So how do I write my answer? X minus 12 plus 87 over x plus 7. Yeah. Do you remember this? Okay, some of you do. Well, let's just review. What about if we do 2 more? Okay. Yes. Why don't you try to work on your own? So this is review. This is section 4.8, if you remember. Was anybody here during summer? 115? Okay, 4.8. Section 4.8. Yeah. Okay, so you see, I know the sections. I've been using the book for a while, so I know the sections. Okay, so the next one was, this is review. There's a dog here. So I'm reviewing long division, okay? So why don't you guys try these problems? Oh, by the way, let me write the answer here so I have more space. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, I'm sorry, I just need more space. All right, so this is your answer here. What about do this? Number 1. What if we have, let's just do simple one, right? X cubed, well, not simple. X squared minus 3x plus 7 divided by x minus 2. And then the other one is, what is this? Let's do x cubed. X cubed minus 5x squared plus 2x plus 8 divided by x minus 8. Okay, can you guys just try to do it? Yeah. So you're going to divide x squared divided by x. So that's going to give us x. Okay, let me let you try it. Okay, a few minutes. Please try it. Please try it. See, let me stop the recording so that it's not too long waiting. Stop or pause. Okay, so let's go back to the notes. Yeah, so share desktop. Okay, here. So here, when we put in the new sign, we always put the negatives, right? Okay, so now what do we do? The x cancel, and this is 7 minus 2 is 5. So I'm using my new sign, 7 minus 2, so 5. How do I write my answer? X minus 1 plus 5 over x minus 2. Yes, then. Easy? Okay, and you remember, right? Yeah, good. Now, let's see. X cubed divided by x squared. X squared times x minus 8. X cubed minus 8x squared. And then we subtract, which is add with the opposite. Why don't I just use subtract? Because sometimes we have minus negative. So that's why it's easier to think of it. Yes? Negative 2x plus 8. Are you talking about number 2? No, we will just do this first, and then we will bring down whatever we need. Yeah, so we bring down one by one. Like here, I bring it down here. Here, I bring it down here. We usually don't do it that way. We usually just do, if this is 2 terms, so we just have 2 terms here. And then keep this one till later. Yeah. So now, for example, so we will bring it down next. Here, are you saying that we have to write something here? Is that what you're asking me? Yeah, I was saying do the same thing. No, not yet. You have to see this. Yeah. No, how do I get x cubed minus 8x squared? So I got it by multiplying this. X squared times x minus 8. Yeah. So x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times negative 8 is minus 8x squared. So I don't have anything to write here. So I cannot divide 2x by x at this point. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I was saying that you put 2 on top. No, not yet. We're not done with this. Yeah, so you cannot put plus 2 on top. Why? Because we're not done with this. We have to be done with this first. We have to be done with the x squared first. Yeah, yeah. Good questions, but no, we cannot do that. We have to finish this first. So x cubed minus x cubed, cancel. It always cancels. What about this? 3x squared. Then we add these 2x. So we bring down the 2x. Now notice that I'm not dividing by 2x by x, right? Which one am I dividing? 3x squared by x. So did you see, Jose? Yeah. So I'm taking this one, not this one that I divide by x. So you have to do the leading term. So what is 3x squared divided by x? Plus 3x. So 3x times x minus 8. 3x squared minus 24x. Okay, and then we subtract. Instead of subtracting, we add with the opposite. So new sign, circle, new sign, circle. Now 3x squared cancels. What about this? 26x. So where is the 2x? Well, the 2x is gone. We don't use it. Now I also have to bring down the plus 8. Yes. Now what is 26x divided by x? Plus 26. 26 times x minus 8. 26x minus, what did you say this was? 208. There's O in the middle. Yes, 208. Thank you. and then we subtract. Instead of subtracting, we add with the opposite. So this is how you get to 16. Right? Yeah. So what's the answer? X squared plus all right. Yay, we're done. So the thing is, do you remember? Okay. All right. Good. That's what I want. Now, let's talk about the domain. Yeah. So, what is the domain of f plus g, f minus g, f times g? They're the same. So one answer. Yes. So now, I also want to talk about what is the domain of f plus g, f minus g, f times g. Well, what was f again? F of x is x squared minus 5x plus 3. G of x is x minus 7? No, x plus 7, is it? Yes. Now, do you remember x squared minus 5x plus 3? What is the shape? What is the shape of x squared minus 5x plus 3? That's a parabola, right? X squared, yes. And what is the shape of x plus 7? Oh, maybe I don't have to graph it. It's just a line. Oh, sorry. Yeah, why is it like this? Okay, here. Good. Now, what is the domain? Domain of f. What is the domain of f? Parabola. What's the domain of any parabola? Negative infinity to, yes, good. You know parabola, right? Any x is possible. G of x, this is a line. What is the domain of any non-vertical line? Negative infinity to infinity. Are we okay so far with the domain? What does domain mean? The set of all possible inputs or x values. What is the range? All possible outputs. Now we're talking about the possible inputs only. Now if I graph, how do you graph a number line? So this is your number line. Well, this is your domain of f. Domain of f. Which one is your domain of g? Also the whole number line. Domain of g. Which one is the intersection? Meaning which points have two lines on top? Yeah, all the real number, right? So the domains of f plus g, f minus g is the intersection. Which is negative infinity to infinity. So it's everything. Why? Because all these points here have two lines on top. So it means they're both a member of domain of f and a member of the domain of g. Right? Okay. Now the next question is, what is the domain of f over g? So this is three questions. This is one question, two questions, three questions. This is the fourth one. What is the domain of f over g? Well, what happened now? It's the same, but I have to exclude where g of x equals to 0. So same answer, but I need to exclude. So this is negative infinity to infinity, but exclude x where g of x is equal to 0. So what is g of x? X plus 7 is equal to 0. So what is x? Negative 7. I have to exclude this. Exclude. How do I exclude a point? So this is your negative infinity to infinity. How do I exclude negative 7? So I'm going to an open circle at negative 7. So this is how I'm going to draw it. Whenever we exclude, remember we use open circle. Okay. Alright, so now tell me what is the domain of f and g, of f over g. So, domain of f over g is what? Negative infinity to negative 7, bracket or parentheses? Parentheses, union, negative 7, yes, comma. Alright. Yay! Are we okay so far? Okay. And if I want to write it in step builder, this is x such that x cannot equal to negative 7. So it just says let's exclude negative 7. And if we write it in interval notation, this is this one, negative infinity, negative 7, union negative 7 to infinity. Yes? So we have to exclude those. Can I clarify anything before we move on? No, we're good? Okay. Now, let me see. Why don't you try the homework first? There is something about graphing. Maybe I should do one, okay? So this is something from homework. So suppose I have a graph, so you have to copy the graph, sort of. So let's just say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right. So let's just say this is your F. All right, so this is your F. And then how about your G? Your G is this one. Oh, I don't know. Let me think. This one, and no. Let me redo the G. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Can I redo the G? So this is your F. Okay. And then the G. Let me see how I'm gonna do it. Oh, with this. And then I'm going to make the G smaller. So not this long. G stops at 8. This one stops at 12. So the G is the shorter one, G. So this is, let's label this. This is 1, 1. This is 3, 1. What about this? This is 4, 4. Okay. And then the G is 1, 2, 4, 2, 8, 1. Alright. That's it. Now, my question is, based on this, draw f plus g on the graph here. So this is from homework. Maybe the last problem or the last two problems. Yeah. All right. This is easy. Don't think this is difficult. Yeah. No, it's not difficult. No, it's not. Okay, so are you guys ready or are you still copying? Still copying? Okay, yeah, just copy it first. Because then you have to pay attention. Okay, this is not hard. And I have to make this a little longer. So what do you think you'll do? Think about it. Yes. So, but this is very clear from here. Yeah. Okay, good. Are you guys ready? Okay. Now look at this. The graph. What is the domain of graph of f? So it goes from what? 1 through 12. What about the g? What's the domain of g? 1 through. Okay. So your f plus g will be from what? 1 through 8 only, right? Because here I don't have f. What am I adding anyway? Right? So I could only add when you add f and g if there is both f and there is g. So my graph, that the one that will happen, that I will draw, will be from 1 through 8 only. Just because there is here 8 through 12, there is no g. So this, I want f plus g. If there is no g, then what happens? Nothing you could do, right? Okay. Now this is how we're going to do it. What is f plus g when x is 1? Well, f says 1. What about g? 2. What is 1 plus 2? 3. So this is going to be here. So how do I get this? This is 1 plus 2 is 3. Now I will do the same thing here. What is this? At 3? 1 plus 2, that is 3. So 3, 3 here still. Do you see what I just did? I'm just adding. Right? Now, what about here? This one changes here at when x is equal to 4. So what is the value here? 2 plus 4, it is 6. So I don't have 6 here, so this is 6. All right, so 6. So sorry, this is 4, 6 here on top. Are we okay so far? Okay, then can you tell me what we're going to do next? Which one? This one? This one and this one? Okay, so at 5, what is this? You have, what is your f? 4. What is your g? 1. What is 4 plus 1? 5. So this is 5 here. So this is 5, 5. All right. Right? And then what happens? So this is 4 plus 1 is 5. What about here? Same thing. So this is also 8, 5. So this is your graph. Your red one is F plus G. And where does it stop? When x equals 8, because otherwise you don't have a g here. What are you adding? You're supposed to add f and g. You don't have a g, then what? You can't do anything. Is it easy? So basically, what did we do? We just see how tall this is. This is 1, this is 2, so 1 plus 2 is 3. This is 1, this is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. And then it changes here. This is 2, this is 3, 2 plus 3, I'm sorry, 4, 2 plus 4 is 6. Make sense? Yes. It's always the y. Because if you have f of x plus g of x, this is the y that belongs to f. This function, this is the y value that belongs to this function. So we never add the x. We only add the y. Yeah, the y, the output. So far so good? Okay, good. Now I'm done with 7.4. Shall we start 7.5? Yes? Okay. 5 minutes? Okay, good. So let's save this first. Yes, file, save as, are you guys done? And then this is personal, math 125. Okay. Woohoo! Alright. Yes, are you guys done with this? Okay, so continue 7.5, right? Let's do 7. Oh, wait. What is this? I have to delete this. Delete. Yes. Yeah, because we saved this already. Oh, did I? Yeah, we did, right? Yeah. Okay, now the next one. 7.5. So we're done with 7.4. 7.5. Formulas. What is the section again? I forgot. So I have to stop this and then let's do the next one. Formulas, applications, and variations. So this is a big section. Yeah. So I'm going to share the page again. Formulas, applications, and variation. That's 7.5. Okay. All right. So it's formulas, applications, variation. This is long. Applications, variation. Okay, so basically what we want to do is to solve formulas for a variable. All right. So the easy ones would be, so for example, I have, okay, S is equal to 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. So then we say solve for h. All right, so what do you do here if you want to solve for h? Yeah, isolate it. Isolate which one? 2 pi r h? Yes. So S minus 2 pi r squared is 2 pi r h. Do you remember what formula this is? A cylinder? Yes. What of a cylinder? That is the surface area of a right circular cylinder, right? So if you have a cylinder and then the radius is r, and then this is the height, yeah, this is the formula for the surface area. So the surface area consists of what? It consists of two circles. So that's why you have pi r squared times 2. You have two of them, one on top, one on the bottom. And then you also have, if you unroll this, how will it look? It will look like a rectangle, right? If you cut this and unroll it, if you dismantle everything and then you cut this, you will have a rectangle. This will be h. What about this? What will this be? Yeah, but what is the width? No, this is r. R is the radius. The circumference, right? Okay, what is the circumference of this circle? 2 pi r, yes. That's why when you, so it consists of this and then it consists of 2, yes. So that's why that is the formula. So this is just for fun. Anyway, this is called a right circular cylinder, or for short, it's a cylinder. 2 pi r. This is, why is this 2 pi r squared? There is two circles, one on top, one on the bottom. And then this is this part. Yeah, the length times width, length times width. Right? Okay, but this is the base, the two bases. Okay, so far? Now, how do I solve for h? Divide both sides by 2 pi r. Yes, then you are done. So h is equal to s minus 2 pi r squared all over 2 pi r. We finish. Don't we? Okay. So we end at 11:40, right? So we should continue tomorrow. Yeah. What homework's due tomorrow? Oh, what about 7.3? Is it already due? Oh, 7.3 was already due? Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys had a test yesterday, right? Correct. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So what's going to happen tomorrow? That's the beginning 20 minutes. So please don't come late, because otherwise you will have less time. Okay? And then Brandon, you can call Fernando, right? Let him know. Okay, good. Anybody else missing here? No? Oh, Johnny, he's gonna, yeah, you're gonna tell him for sure, right? Okay, good. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. So remember calculator also. Yeah? Okay, thank you. See you tomorrow. Okay, so